Hey you guys, it's your girl REX Saying, and I'm back with another video. So I was just thinking, I've been making these videos since the year 2020, as it pertains to me just trying to enlighten people about the harassment and the stalking that was going on when I was living, in public housing. I understand that this is things that, that is not common and is not something that, is that people want publicized. People want to be seen because it's such a big thing. However the case may be, I put the videos out there because I would like for a lawyer to see it. I would like for a major news outlet to see it and come to my defense. I would like for it would be even better if YouTube allowed it to push through, because no matter how big the sound is that I use, you know what I'm saying, no matter how big the sound is that I use, that I put my videos on, it's like YouTube just puts their foot on it. And if that's happening, I don't think that's right or that's fair, because these things are happening to me, and despite of the fact of whether or not, it should have happened, and you want people to see it or not, this is my content. This is what happened to me. It should have not happened when it happened, and it destroyed my life. And if it happened to other people, it should have not happened to other people. But, it was messed up that it happened to me. You can't do everything to everybody. I was praying. I prayed and I asked my higher power to stick with me and carry me through the things that I was going through. And so I didn't lose my mind, but I had almost lost my mind. I was walking through Harlem screaming to the top of my lungs with no shoes. I lost my mind. The witchcraft they was putting out on me almost worked on me. But I serve a God who sits up high and look down low enough to see me. You understand what I'm saying? And I just don't think that it's fair that I'm vocalizing myself. I'm putting out my content, and, I'm being watched by these people who deem me as the enemy, who have deemed me as the enemy before I even knew who they were to begin with. And they are at an advantage because they get to put me right now, and they're not really at advantage. They think they're at advantage because they understand that, we are on a world stage. However, this is what they've done. You understand? And I make these videos for exposure. I make these videos because I want them to be exposed. They try to ruin my life. They cause a delay in my life. They cause me to have to go through things that I shouldn't have went through. They cause, a child to have to witness things a child should have not have witnessed. They have caused me an invasion of privacy. There were cameras in my bathroom. You understand? I had to go on a run. I was stalked. I am still being stalked. I'm still being harassed. These are things that I want the world to know, my platform and others. And I'm sure that there, I was present during one of these private meetings where the court had told their members to mind their business and not to help people who they had under siege, because before I understood that this was a cult, and they understood who I was actually on the verge of becoming a member. So that's how I know that these cults exist. And they found me on TikTok. But it's a spiritual thing. So once they understood who I was and I understood who they were, it was like a breach of contract. And I didn't want anything to do with them. And the feeling was very much mutual. With that being duly noted, YouTube, I don't think that it's fair that I'm putting out this content. I'm doing it with all earnesty. I've been doing it for years. And for years, I'm sure that... and Are You Saying is my name, but Are You Saying is also an LLC. Are You Saying has been a business since 2019, registered with the United States of America. You understand? So I am a taxable entity by the IRS, meaning I do not have to sell my soul. I'm already in business. Everything that I do is taxable, even me breathing. I love you guys. I'm making these videos because I want recognition for the crimes that were done to me. These people should not be walking around freely thinking they got away with anything, because they did not. YouTube, it is not your job to put your foot on the neck of my content when these people have tried to ruin my life and the life of a person who did not ask to be here and is so young in life form. All lives do matter. I'm a proud contender and believer. Remember, do what you gotta do for you. It's your girl, REX. Are you saying? Say later. Oh, yeah.